Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the finale for the whole collection Proejct pan. It's a collab that we're doing with a bunch of ladies. Yeah, we've been doing it all year, so I don't think that there's too much that I need to explain about this anymore. I was working on 10 products in here at a time, randomly rolling stuff from my collection. So I managed to finish off 8 of these products in a year. Not as amazing as I hoped, but still 8 products gone. So I'm just gonna go through my list from top to bottom, kind of mentioning the ones that I finished off and the ones that I'm still working on and show you them. So first of all, I did hit pan on the Sigma Makeup I Got the Blues eyeshadow. It took me 26 uses to hit pan on that one. That was my goal. Then the Sleek, the original palette. In here I was working on the green shade, and I rolled in one more shade towards the end, like during last update. So the shade that I was working on was this green shade right here, and I did hit pan on it. So very excited about that. You can see a bit better in the close-up because it's only the tiniest bit of pan, but it's pan nonetheless, and it took me 31 uses to get there, which is pretty average for me to hit pan on an eyeshadow, so it's not a huge surprise, but I'm still happy that I finally managed to make that because that has been in since the start of the year. So it's about time that I finally hit pan on it. It must have been like the 6th green eyeshadow or something that I hit pan on this year, because 2020, sorry, really was the year of green eyeshadow for me. It seemed like every product that was random just wanted to have green eyeshadows in it. Then in my NYX Secret World palette, I finished off a green eyeshadow as well. In the Urban Decay shadow box, I finished off Indo, I hit pan on those 2 shades. I didn't finish them off. Indo was a green shade as well. And then in the Amuse palette, I finished off a pink and a gold shade, which both took me about 20 to 25 uses. So those are all done. And something that has been in since the start of this year as well is the NYX Pigment in yellow gold. I did use it a lot again this time. So the green shade in here I used another 18 times over the last month, which I'm pretty proud of that amount of uses because I managed to use it 13 times over the whole year before that. Then for the NYX Pigment, I used it another 23 times, which is a lot. I'm wearing it today as well, kind of on top of the purple that's in my Panda palette still, to make it's kind of like a orangey, purplish, shimmery shade. So yeah, this one I have used 23 times, and before that I used it 47 times already. So that brings me to a total of 70 uses. It's still here, which is not too surprising, although I do feel, and I haven't actually marked it yet, so that's not very smart of me, I do feel like I would be able to make a new marking again this time around. It's only slightly below where it used to be, but you guys will see in the close-up. There is a new marking on this one. But we still got some work to do on that one. It's getting lower, so it's getting towards like the smaller part of the circle. So let's see. Then another one that's been in since the start of this year, which is crazy, is my MaxFactor Bewitching Coral. At the start of the year I still had a few things that I wanted to get out, so I didn't focus on it for the full year, but most of this year I've been wearing this lipstick. And it's not gone yet. I already rolled it into the Happy Blue Year project because I knew I was not going to get there. I've still got 2 days. Today is the 3rd of January, but I will not be able to finish this off in the next 2 days. So it's a new project to make sure that I will definitely use this up within like the first 1 or 2 months of this year, but it's not gone yet. I do think that I made some nice progress on it this time around though, so that's good, but it's not gone yet. Then we have the Maybelline Master Smoky in Smoky Black. This eye pencil just never goes away. I did sharpen it, which is very exciting, so it probably means I have a new marking for this one as well. Normally I do that before I film. I don't know why I forgot this time, but yeah, I sharpened it. It is a bit shorter. And I tried to use it a good bit more this month. I've used it like actually on my lid a few times. But it's not always the look that I want to go for, so I didn't do this every day, even though that kind of was my plan initially. So yeah, I've made some progress on it. Looking at that amount of progress that I made in a year's time, it's ridiculous. This is gonna take me like 5 years to finish off. And it's not the only chubby eye pencil that I have. So yeah, so that one was in all year as well. And then the 10th product that I rolled at the start of this year was the Catrice Aquarelle chalk, which was a brown little cube that my goal was just to try and like make a little bit of a dent, a visible dent in it, which I did. So then we still have a few more products, and one I'm really excited about. This is the e.l.f. blush Enjoy. And since I'm excited, you guys will probably be able to guess what's happened. I did take the little thingy out, but it's back on right now. But as you might be able to tell, there is no product left in here anymore. It is completely empty. So very excited that at least I still managed to finish off this blush before the end of the year. That's still one blush gone this year. Then we have another blush that I was working on, which was kind of a joke because the other one took over completely, especially towards like more of the second half of the year. The Blush by 3 palette from Sleek, and I was working on the shade Crochet, this one right here. I've still used it like somewhere between 5 to 10 times over the last month, so it definitely looks used. I can see like the little bristles from the brush in here. But these things are so pigmented. This is gonna take me forever to use up, especially if I want to use up all 3 of them. So yeah, I played around with it this year. That's still a good thing, of course. Then we had the NYX lipstick in Pink Frost, which I did not touch this month because I was so focused on the gloss that I have on right now. Yeah, so not much to say about that one. This one, however, is the one that I'm wearing right now, and I've really been wearing it, especially the last couple of days, just non-stop, even without a lipstick, because I know I can reapply it a little bit more often if there is no lipstick underneath. And today is the 3rd of January. I've still got 2 days, and at this point I'm really scraping the last little bits off the sides. So for the sake of this project, I'm calling this one done. There still probably is like about like 5 uses or so left in here, but if I reapply a few times today and a few times tomorrow, this one will be done. So for the sake of this product, for the sake of this project, this product is done. Finally, it was such a big product. Then we have the L'Oreal True Match powder, and this one I've hit a really good bit of pan on right now. I had a little bit of pan already last time, but this is proper pan now, so I'm very excited about that. I've still got a way to go. It's not finished, but it's still good to see how much progress I managed to make over the last couple of months. And then the last shadow that I was working on, like I said, that I rolled in last time, was another shade in here, which was the shade right next to the green, this one right here, and I wore that once today, so I have that on my outer corner at the moment. Yeah, I just was really focused on that green shade, and since I've used that 18 times, like there wasn't a lot of room to play around with other stuff anymore. And like for Christmas and New Year's, I kind of wanted to do my own thing without having to worry about like all the products that I had to use. Of course, I do that to myself and I like it, but so yeah, I've used that one once, which is fine. Yeah, completely fine. And that is it. So yeah, finished off 8 products this year in this project. And we're starting again. I think the intro for this is actually coming up tomorrow. So thank you guys very much for following along with this project. I'm very excited to do this again next year. And I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye.